What is going on, guys, and welcome back to the You Don't Know Ball pod. We have our Week 8 minigames / recap / fun talking about stuff.
Fun.
And happy Halloween.
Trick or treat. Happy real Halloween.
I am Woody without the cowboy hat.
I'm the spooky minion.
I feel like Connor should go next. I think mine will take a second.
I'm Draco Malfoy from Harry Potter.
Fake
All
ass
right,
Draco.
so like I told you guys, I was going to wait until we were recording. I didn't want to spoil anything. Okay, so did you guys say I look a little bit like a Wisconsinner right now?
Yeah.
Yeah? What do you say? You know what I am for Halloween? I'm just a disgruntled, depressed, fucking Packers fan. I've had enough.
Oh, you're
I'm just going out, bro. I need like dirty dark, and I'm done with them, bro. And that's really what I came at for Halloween. Just a disgruntled, depressed. Like I have the boots too. I literally pulled out the boots, the khaki green. Like, come on, bro. Straight. I had to come as a Packers fan.
Well done.
Safe to say,
Very well done.
Safe to say, we're all smoking the Packers pack.
Oh,
yeah.
Should we light one up? How'd I say?
Should we all burn it
We're
down here?
outside. Yeah.
Burn the
fucking
top.
light
Six
one
and
up.
Connor would be like, "Yeah, fuck yeah."
Give me one of those.
It's actually such comedy. I knew you guys would like it, and that's why I had to make the pit stop at the gas station. I was like, should I do it?
Give him to Connor after. He'll take him.
No, that was literally the game plan. I was like, if no one wants him, I was like, I'm gonna give him to Connor.
Connor just came up.
That fire.
I always smoke camels, so.
And now I can't even close the pack, bro. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I saw somebody.
Pure Packers fan.
There's always people in the window at drive-through at Starbucks that like be smoking a cig, and I'd be like, "It kind of smells really good."
that's wild.
Yeah,
That smells really
kind
good.
of smells really good.
All right, so our question today, to get to know us better, is what is your favorite candy? I'll start us off. I love Reese's, so that is going to be my favorite candy, but I am going to say I love Almond Joys too.
I knew you were gonna say something like that.
I'm not sure.
So good. People sleep on them, and they've never had them before. I promise you.
I don't know if I've ever had an Almond Joy.
You haven't?
I'm not sure.
Do you want to try one?
No, not right now, actually.
This is a blasphemy
cheesing
on
at
both
this.
sides.
Do you want to try one?
He has one.
Buddy has them. Oh my
No,
god!
you got a pack.
You brought the almond joy?
I mean, all have one.
Okay, because I booed it, but I haven't had it in like about 5 years. The
Exactly.
last time I had
Everyone says that
it
shit.
was a boo, but
And
let's
they've
see. All right,
never
let's
had
see.
it.
Let's see if it redeems itself.
Can we split it in half? One of us.
Yeah, I
'Cause
just want to bite.
yeah,
Oh my god.
How are you gonna
Gosh.
split it?
just
Like
just
each
straight
take
up.
a side and like rip it apart?
Yeah.
Like
Wait,
What's
put
that
it
movie
across.
called?
with
Lady
the dog
and
and
the
the
Tramp.
It's
I'm
a-
going
yeah.
in. I'm going in full. I want the full candy.
He wants the full.
Lady and the Tramp.
Connor, open this. Do half.
You guys
please.
can
Yeah,
just
we'll
take
do
a
half.
bite and then not eat it.
Just split it in half.
So it's kind of wasteful.
So the-
I
so
just
the
crunched
coconut
it.
and
I just
almond-
crunched it, bro.
The coconut and almond chocolate bar. We're going all in at once.
All
Is
right.
that do you eat it in halves or you just go all in?
Oh, I take a bite out of it. Like
Bite
two,
out of it.
yeah.
ASMR, almond joy.
All right, I'm struggling because I have one hand. All right, but
Go ahead. Yeah.
Dude, I took a bite without the almond.
Just is that what it is? Just coconut?
Mhm.
Coconut.
my favorite candy is definitely Snickers, no doubt. You can't go wrong with Snickers. But since you gave kind of like an underrated
Mhm.
one, I'm gonna give an underrated one. 100 grand. Those are so fire. I could eat those
Where the fuck y'all getting this candy?
all day. You've never had 100 grand,
Tyler,
Oh my-
that was gonna
I'm
be
not a
mine.
weirdo.
bro?
You're-
100.
okay, it's a Milky Way and a
Boo.
Crunch Bar combined.
Literally, it is so fire. It's unreal. I love it.
so far.
It's so good. So Snickers and 100 grand, we ride.
I'm split. I have candy all in my mouth and everything. But I'm saying, my favorite, I'll say probably like Reese's. But if I have to pick underrated one too, because I feel like that's what I wanted to do. So now I have an opportunity to do both. Bro, paydays are good, are gas. Like if y'all don't know, like if y'all don't eat yet paydays, never had them, you got to try paydays. Stop. Swear you came with the candy bags, bro.
Mhm.
Everybody came ready today.
I can have one right now.
Yeah. Open it up. I want one too.
Pure. It's not even opened yet, bro.
You know, honest reveal on the almond joy.
It's not terrible. I don't care if you guys say it's not the best or whatever, but
No,
come
no, you going
on.
white chocolate, Connor?
People are sleeping.
I'm gonna say it's a solid 5.
Yeah, I'll take it.
So 5 out of 10.
Yeah.
I would give it like a 6.5 now. I think it was a good candy. Like it was not bad.
I'm not really sure it's my favorite.
It's a weird sensation for me because my dad always has this like coconut like just like butter that like you put on like
Oh, so
your skin or like anything.
you're probably getting like reminiscent
I like
of that,
just
yeah.
smell the things that I put on my skin and I'm eating it. So it's just a weird sensation for me.
For sure.
I also like coconut a lot too. So
It was kind of. It wasn't bad.
Can't say I'm a big
Wasn't
coconut kind of guy. I don't know. I haven't really went that way yet. Connor?
I think we all agree Reese's might be the king from what we've
I
gone
said-
through.
I don't agree.
Can't agree.
That's fine.
I can't agree.
You're wrong, but that's fine.
Okay.
If you guys haven't had a Take 5 Reese's, you got pretzel, caramel,
Oh, dude.
chocolate.
can't have that one.
Oh,
Take 5?
I got more
Take 5
candy too.
Reese's.
If you guys want any other of these,
Connor?
I will indulge
Just
soup,
take
but I
5
appreciate
in
it, bro.
general.
Take 5 in general is
Hunter,
pretty
you
good.
want some?
Oh,
Yeah.
I can't believe I
What do you
slept
have?
that. I'm hurt.
That's
I'm
the only
hurt.
candy I get.
Hershey's,
Damn!
Hershey's Nuggets,
Oh,
and
throw me a nugget.
M&Ms. You want the bag?
No, just one.
You just want a
Dude,
singular
what
nug?
the fuck
Yeah.
is a Hershey's Nugget?
McDonald's did a collab.
What?
I'm just kidding.
I was
Dylan?
like, bro, swear you're being like, I was
It's
like,
just chocolate covered chicken nuggets from McDonald's.
He is the candy
that's
man.
low-key gas. You know, that we should have done that a while ago.
Good catch.
See that snag?
It's a shame it took this long for chocolate
nugget?
covered
If
nuggets.
only
Sure, I'll take a
he
nugget
should-
here.
who
Should we
should
just
not be
all like
named could
indulge
make a
in
catch
like
that.
everything?
I guess, you know what? I'm going to try a nugget.
Not a
before I
fan
try
of
one.
Hershey's.
That's a
weird.
very
It's
odd
chocolate.
take.
Whoa.
That is
It's just
such
chocolate.
an odd.
There's so much better milk chocolate out there than Hershey's.
Oh, probably true.
No,
But
a fact.
It's
But
just-
for the value, head ass.
Hershey's with
I'm a snob.
Hershey's-
I'm a snob, I'll admit it.
Hershey's with almonds. Have you gone that way?
Yeah.
Oh,
Those are
that's
pretty good.
Pretty fucking.
I like
fire,
the
yeah.
crunch. I do
Oh,
like
yeah.
the crunch.
Crunch undefeated.
But have y'all had the Trader Joe's milk chocolate?
Can't say I
The
have.
bars? Literally godlike.
Oh, and also
Amazing.
an underrated candy. Andy's candy. Anybody ever have it?
I like Andy's.
I love Andy's candy. I could eat it all day.
I gotta throw this
I've
out
never
there.
heard of that.
Any
Oh.
candy that's chocolate with marshmallow in the middle.
I was just gonna say,
Bang.
what's the one that's yellow?
I'm getting like chocolate on my face and shit over
Yellow.
here. It's really pure Halloween.
Wait, what candy has marshmallows in it?
A lot of them.
It's just like marshmallow filling.
If you have
with
fake,
the
I would say
chocolate
fake
around
ass
it.
marshmallow, but
It's
it's,
so
good.
fire.
Oh, Peeps.
It's so
Oh
fire.
no.
bro. Peeps are gas too, though.
I like Peeps.
Don't ever get it.
Oh yeah,
twisted.
Peeps are bro. If you don't,
They're
honestly,
so
if you don't
fire.
like Peeps, maybe
Oh.
you can't be trusted.
It's
Oh,
literally
yeah.
called.
No, I'm on that way.
It's called
Right.
Malo
Can't
Cup.
trust them.
Oh yeah.
Those are. It's like a Reese's just with marshmallow in the side.
They're
It's so good.
I want to throw up every time I eat a peep. Are you kidding
I don't
me?
like Peeps.
Like
Oh
it
my
literally makes me want to vomit.
God.
Okay,
We can't trust.
what is the quick just across the board? What is the worst candy you guys have ever had?
Oh, this is a good question.
Black licorice, easily.
Oh, okay, yeah. If we're counting that, yeah, 100%. I hate
Dobbs,
that
Dobbs,
so
you
much.
go first. I don't know if I have a bad candy because I'm a sweet tooth.
Wait, can we do a pod favorite of the Nerds gummy clusters?
Oh yeah.
So yeah, you can't go wrong.
how did we
Connor
not
doesn't
mention
like
that?
Well, it's because it's like I'm a chocolate guy over like
I
a
was going like
over like a
chocolate.
sweet
Yeah.
No,
candy.
because that was the thing is I was thinking more like Halloween candies type.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I feel like, but if we're talking best candy, it's literally we've been preaching it for months now. It's literally to the audience. Nerd gummy clusters are the goat.
Berry or
It's not even
berry.
close.
Berry's amazing
Nerds
too.
sponsor us, please.
No, they're literally physically addicting. Straight up, like when you put me on, I was getting them like every other dance. I'm like, I need to go get them. I was like playing my game.
They're
and I'd be
so
like,
good, dude.
I need to go to Walgreens.
They're one of those things that you like make yourself put down at the store.
Yeah.
No, they literally are.
I'm not the biggest sweet tooth. I don't know what the worst candy.
I don't have a worse. I actually do hate dark chocolate though.
That's weird.
Whoa.
Yeah. I'm not the biggest fan, but I'm not like totally against it.
I don't eat dark chocolate. I'll be honest.
I
Yeah.
don't like this. I don't really like sweets. I don't like nerds. I don't like the nerds gummy clusters either. I'm sorry.
What?
Okay.
Interesting.
That was
and-
blasphemy.
Um,
Draco Malfoy.
I'm a Slytherin, you know.
Is there anyone that we can replace him with?
Yeah, those guys.
Let's
sitting
get
right
another
there.
minion.
Hunter's right there. Break
Well,
the
yeah.
ball from my
I
spot.
was just saying. Like,
Whoa.
wait, what happened?
I don't know.
That was like
Wait, what?
All right, y'all want to get into the questions? You guys
Yeah.
wanna know?
Yeah.
All right, bet.
Halloween week.
All right, quick across the board. Remember, short answers. Start over at Dylan. With the trade deadline slowly approaching, this episode's going to be out after we ask this question. What team would you like to see Kareem Hunt on?
I know there was a lot of talk about the Rams, but a report came out today about the Dolphins, and I think that offense would be crazy.
I like it. I'm not sure. I really just thought of a random team. I think the Ravens would be cool. Hunt
Ooh.
and Lamar. I think that'd be a cool dynamic.
I like it. I'm going Dolphins too, though, just because like if I'm giving an honest answer, that's where I want to see him at. Like I got to go right. Like, and I know Connor would be cheesing. Just get Kareem to the Dolphins, man.
All right. Well, the easy answer and the obvious one that you guys nobody said. I'm disappointed. The Chiefs, obviously, because that's where he shines, man. But I'm not going to give a cop out like that. I'm going to do another interesting one. I think the Cardinals would be a great spot for him. I think he's best when he runs in the light boxes, and the only time the Cardinals ever put the ball on the ground is when they have the advantage up front, and I think that'd be huge for him.
That could be cool.
Yeah.
It would really give defense coordinators headaches, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Kyler and Hunt in the backfield is probably not something fun to defend.
No, sir.
Can't you my guy Eno like that?
Yeah, I was going to say.
Yeah, sorry.
After
James
just-
Conner's
Can't you my guy
big.
Eno like that?
All right, I got a next question. Sorry, I was just looking something up. So, with Geno being much improved this year, the Seahawks are 5-3. Where do you rank him among current quarterbacks?
I've been thinking about this a lot.
I need to think for a second.
Is he nearing top 10 level of play just off of this year? 13 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. The Seahawks are 5-3. It's weird to say. It's weird to think about. Not even saying he is top 10 definitively, but like, is he around that area?
You want it?
Yeah. Well, I was gonna say, yeah, I'd probably agree. Not talent wise, obviously. I don't think he's top 10. I think we can all agree on that.
Yeah.
But like just right now, yeah, I think it's okay to say he's top 10, like numbers wise and stuff like that. He has them leading the division right now. Before the year, talks about like the Bears being the worst in the league, like no one thought the Seahawks were gonna be like this. They're now leading the division. It's November tomorrow. So yeah, I'm gonna say he's in the top 10 somewhere, just numbers wise. And the NFL puts out something like their top 10 quarterbacks. I don't know how they like rate it, but he's been in their top 10, like NFL.com does. But he's been in
I think
there.
I just pulled it up
Yeah.
on accident. He's 5 right now.
Yeah, he's been in their top 10 for a while now. So
To be very fair, I mean, you could make that assessment for Kirk Cousins. Talent-wise, not top 10, but he has the stats.
agree.
Yeah, I would say like kind of like exactly what you guys are saying, but like I'd say even right now, like if we're talking about range of people of how far some people have dropped off, and he's definitely within that 10 to 15 range. But like this year and the way he's playing this year is definitely top 10.
Right now, he's the 3rd highest graded quarterback in the league. He's up there for the highest big time throws with, let's see, he is 4th in the league with the most big time throws this year.
Mhm.
We've seen quarterbacks that reach a level of age where they kind of get this higher level of understanding. I think Fitzpatrick, for his entire career as a backup and whatever, kind of like Geno Smith, really was so average. And then towards the later end, I think Fitzpatrick had some good play. He was a starting quarterback in Washington for, a game, but they went out and got him to be a starting quarterback. I think Geno is on that sort of odd kind of upscale for a late quarterback. I think the more he's played and the older he gets, the better he's been. And yeah, I think he's a top 10 quarterback going forward.
And I just want to say, some of those throws he was making against the Saints, sorry.
Crazy.
Oh my God.
No,
I
he was
can't,
cooking our back.
I cannot
like,
believe, like,
he was cooking.
he was rolling out left and he threw a dime to DK, I think. Oh my God. Like tight window. Oh Lord. Like this is West Virginia Geno 10 years ago type stuff. Some wild things going on in Seattle, but yeah, I think he's for sure in the top 10. So.
No, and like, and I don't think it's just like it's not even just fluky anymore either. Like the
Yeah.
Seahawks actually like genuinely, especially like, what is his contract situation? This is a good question. So I'm actually curious about this because
What?
does anyone know can someone tell me his contract situation real quick?
He has to be making like $1 million.
Because it's more just how many years he's on contract. Because that's definitely going to be a thing eventually where it's going to be like, well, are we going to continue to build around Geno? Probably sooner than later. It's going to have to be a decision. Yeah, 1-year deal right now. So that's something for this offseason where like the Seahawks going to buy in on him long term. Is another team going to buy in him long term?
Colts.
Like,
Well, the thing is that
Ooh.
where they're sitting right now, obviously, where's the Broncos pick? Like
They're 3 and
9,
5, so it'd probably be like somewhere
8,
10
9.
to 15 range.
So
maybe?
like they're obviously not going to get Bryce or CJ. So it's like, I think, well, one, Geno definitely has earned himself another contract, but it's like, why would you like draft a quarterback this year, especially if you're not going to get one of the top guys.
Well, to that, they have picks they can trade up for.
That's what I was thinking.
That's
If
true,
they
too.
want
So then, like, you've seen it with Mahomes and like quarterback sitting and stuff like that. You could just sit CJ or Bryce if you really want to go that route.
I think
I'm
they
not
should
sure
do that
what-
regardless.
Yeah, maybe. I think so. I don't think it'd be a bad move. Make him sit a year and just learn and develop under Geno, and then you put him into the fire and see what goes on.
Just
So,
one
yeah.
last thing, because I was looking it up earlier. He threw one of his first years on the Jets. He threw 12 touchdowns and like 21 interceptions, and then the next year was like 13 touchdowns and like 16 interceptions or something.
Yeah,
like
he wasn't great.
Yeah.
All right, going into the next question. If the Raiders don't make the playoffs this year, do they blow it up or do they rebuild?
Sorry, can you repeat that?
Yeah. So I'm going to read it again. If the Raiders don't make the playoffs this year, do they blow up the team or do they rebuild? If so, who gets bought in a fire sale?
I think they got to blow it up.
But like,
They just
where do you
traded for-
go?
They just traded for Adams too. I don't know. I will say this: if they do decide to blow it up, I think Carr is going to be like one of the guys that's kind of on the move. If I were to guess,
That's an interesting question because there's a different couple ways you can look at it. Oh well, there's no one really to buy in that defense because it's fucking horrible. So no one on that side of the ball. Offensively, you're not getting rid of Adams, who you just got. Renfro, probably not. I think he just got a contract. Like Waller, probably not. It would have to be
he just
like,
got a contract too,
yeah,
right?
yeah. It would have to be Carr if he's on the move or something. I don't know.
I don't think they'll blow it up
I don't.
now.
Yeah, I don't think they'll blow it up either. But like but if they did and they're just this bad all year, again, it raises the eyebrows. Do you get a quarterback? But like Carr's not horrible. But they're sitting in that prime spot. How many? Are they going to be in that prime spot next year? Maybe not. Probably not. Hopefully not. But I think McDaniels is probably gone. He's not a great head coach. I think everyone knows that. It's not a secret among anyone in the NFL and their circles or whatever. He's just not a good head coach, and that's just what it is. So yeah, I think he'd be gone. I'm not sure if it'd be a total like blow it up or a fire sale kind of thing. I'm not really sure. I don't know. They might be stuck.
Well, it's like they just made a bunch of wrong moves, like you guys were saying. And most recently, even Chandler Jones, that signing is looking terrible. I think more than anything, and let me know what you guys think. I think the Raiders are the most afflicted by coaching malpractice more than anyone else in the league. Like the drop off that they had, it's like I said earlier, they were like legitimately fighting for Rich Bisaccia, and yeah, the lack of experience, whatever. They were clearly a better team, even with less at that time than like. And that's my thing is I think the culture of the team is obviously very important, and it's just incredibly obvious that this roster is nowhere near built for the type of culture that Josh McDaniels is trying to install. And I don't know if anyone is, because the only people that might be able to install that fit, like we keep saying, is Belichick and then Vrabel. Everyone else from this tree is just, it kind of seems like the same result over and over again. So I feel like more than anything, you got to fire Josh McDaniels first and foremost. And you got to feel like you got to like use it next year to reevaluate and see who's really going to go, because Josh McDaniels just wasn't it.
Yeah, I was thinking about this. I mean, from a perspective of like team building and whatnot, I think we all knew last year going all in on the roster that they have right now was a mistake. But knowing that and knowing where they're at right now, I don't think you can totally blow it up. I think it's the right move. But like now, since you've already got Devontae Adams, Darren Waller, Hunter Renfrow, Josh Jacobs, like your chips are in the table and you can't like bring them back. The dealer's not going to let you take your chips back. So you just kind of got to do with what you've got. But the thing is, like, they're in a division that they're not going to ever really see out of.
That's what I was going to say.
So they're kind of stuck in this little middle ground. And that's definitely a problem. But they have some few pieces, young pieces on defense that might be nice. Nate Hobbs has been nice.
Hobbs is good, yes.
Morig could be nice, but like the rest of that,
It was there.
Yeah.
Perriman led the league in tackles that year.
Crosby.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Well, Crosby's a beast, but like, and he's basically like the only beast that they have. That's the thing. Like, really, I mean, like
Chandler Jones isn't even doing anything right.
No, he might as well. They would probably would have been better off just not signing him, like straight up right now.
Yeah, I mean that was a big thing. I don't want to like we talked about it in the chat sometimes, like about the Raiders a lot because some of our friends were hyped.
Oh,
But
yeah.
I always said, outside of the 2 pass rushers, and because I thought Jones would be okay this year. I feel like everyone did.
Oh, I was excited.
I feel like everyone he would have been like decent, but like outside of those 2 guys, no one else scares me on that defense. There's 2 sides of a game. You're not gonna you could score 100 points all you want, but defense got to make a stop at some point. So I think that's just where it went wrong. And I don't know, they didn't do much on the defensive side of the ball to get it going.
I think next year they're gonna have to like go all defense in the draft.
Oh, they have to.
Like literally, because their offense is not set, but they have so many good pieces. Like
It's close to set as you can find.
yeah. So we'll see.
All right, we're gonna finish this off with some quick lightning round. This is gonna be based off Tyler's question. So we're gonna do panic meter. So on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being
Whiteboard?
how much? Yeah, 10 being how much you should panic. 1 being you're good.
We're short on whiteboards over here.
Hold up.
Oh, no.
I'll repeat the question so I can do it. I got
It's
it
not
over
over
here.
here.
Oh wait, and this just reminds me while I have a second. We need to print Josh Jacobs' apology forms immediately too.
Yeah.
Been on the Josh Jacobs hype train.
Yeah, he shut me up for show. He shut me up.
But the Saints shut him up too.
And he's only 23, 24?
He's like 25 probably.
No, he's 24.
He's-
He's a month older than Najee.
He's one of the younger guys.
So was he just drafted younger?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was drafted super young.
Young beast out of
All right.
Bama.
Are you guys ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Panic meter from 1 to 10, 10 being panicked, 1 being calm. How much should the Rams be panicking?
This
Wow.
season or going forward?
That's what. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Both. Like try to
Okay.
encapsulate
I'll
it.
summarize it in mine then. Ooh.
That's an interesting number.
Oh, great minds think alike. But I saw yours before I wrote mine.
I feel
but
like
wasn't
me and
thinking about
Connor
yours
are
when I
kind of
wrote
on the
mine.
same vibe here. Did you do 3? Yeah.
2.
Oh.
Ooh,
all right.
Really?
All right, show the cameras.
This is gonna be amazing.
Yeah.
Me and Connor were on the same vibe.
Me and Tyler are definitely on the same vibe.
Interesting.
Okay, quick.
And
quick
I love the Rams too.
quick
so-
15-second explanation from Dylan or Connor, and then quick 15-second explanation from Dobbs or Tyler.
Tyler can take this one.
I think that they're going to be fine. They just need to revamp the offensive line because they still have all the playmakers and stuff. And like, if they get a better offensive line and shore up the defense a little bit more too in the offseason, they could easily go and compete next year.
Yeah, mine was an 8. Simply like, I just don't know what happens. The O line is really bad right now, like you hit on. But like, Kupp just got hurt. Maybe you're gonna miss a week. Watch that offense if he's not playing next week, and tell me what the fuck they do because it's gonna be abysmal. They don't have a run game. Allen Robinson's kind of nothing, and I don't know. It's kind of scary. Stafford's old. I know I went past my 15 seconds, but like, I'm not sure. I'm kind of scared about it. I'm nervous to say the least. Nervous.
Okay. How much should the Bucks be panicking?
For the long term.
For the long term.
I think
man.
I think they go hand in hand. Do I? Whoa.
But I have a spin zone.
Spin zone, B button.
I really do.
Oh shit!
All right.
Swear that this was the
Show
one.
the cameras. Yeah. All right. Who wants to give an explanation since you're all pretty much the same?
Connor, go ahead.
Panic meter for the Bucks is 10. The Panthers, the Falcons are winning your division. If you're not panicked, then
Whoa.
there's
Whoa,
something
whoa, whoa.
else.
Whoa. Hold up.
Wait, are the Saints in first?
We got a shot. What? Don't count us out like that. Yeah, we beat up the Falcons the
Well,
first
right
time.
now.
Oh no, I thought you meant they were gonna win. Though they are
No,
winning
like
it right now.
Right now.
Oh,
Yeah.
so, I misunderstood. I thought you were saying. I thought you were just like the Falcons are taking it.
Connor did say they're going to win.
Did I?
Yeah, the division.
Can I repeat that again?
Yeah.
Just for the, okay.
So you had me scared for a second.
The Bucks panic meter is on 10 because the Falcons right now are winning your division and you were supposed to go to the Super Bowl. Like that's as bad of a look as it can get.
I just want to say something quick. Yeah, I thought Brady was going to go on some sick ass revenge tour with his wife and stuff, but it's surely not happening. But I think I heard today they currently have the 9th overall pick right now. So let's just say they're not winning many more games. You take one of the higher guys, Stroud, Young,
Levis?
with Evans and Godwin and all those guys. Maybe there's that was my spin zone, but I don't know if they're going to lose that many games. Just throwing it out there.
Well, in previous years, it looked like they were just a quarterback away again, like from having a good team for the future if they got a young guy. But
there's
a lot of issues right now.
They just do not, just not looking good.
Okay, so Connor said he has one more question, and we'll do that, and then we'll move into the games. I think what we should do is we should do your guys' games, and then we should also do a segment kind of dedicated to trade deadline. And I know we did kind of want to talk about the Bears with all their moves and everything like that.
Oh, definitely.
So, Connor, did you send it over? Okay.
Yeah.
How many teams are going to be in the market for a young quarterback next year?
How many?
You're gonna have to give me a
like
second.
in the draft.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Draft or just everything in general?
Just draft.
Oh, well, that just
Young quarterback. I mean, that's got to be.
that eliminates a lot.
I'm going to write it down my whiteboard.
All right, I'll just riff since people are doing some research right now. I honestly want to say, kind of watching the NFL's trade deadline over the last couple of years, you see teams more willing to part with bigger name players, and it's becoming a little bit more exciting, like an NBA almost, which is I think what a lot of fans want, and I think teams are beginning to understand, like, oh, you can still win this way. You don't need to keep everybody all the time. But I think it also has to do with the league just becoming more talented as a whole. Like when you have great guys coming out of the later rounds more and more often, I feel like teams are more willing to take a chance because they can go pick up another guy later in the draft. You know what I'm saying?
No, definitely.
But
I
Bye-bye,
don't think
Ro.
that many.
League is changing.
what, going in for a quarterback this year?
Yeah. Oh, we're writing this one down.
I just wrote down.
put my
I
teams.
literally wrote down number of teams. Like I took the question just literally. Like I was.
Yeah. I just wrote a number of teams, and then I'm just gonna say the quick ones real quick.
Whenever y'all are ready.
Dylan,
Connor
Going?
outdid me. I see. I should have
Okay,
done that.
Dylan's writing. I'll go here. I said 4 or 5. The 5 that I just saw, like Panthers for sure, Saints maybe, Lions for sure. You could maybe even throw in the Giants, possibly. Obviously, like Danny Dimes is playing okay, but maybe they do because that's not who they picked. That's not the new regime's guy. And then Texans maybe, Colts for sure, and yeah. So like I don't know how many I couldn't keep. That was like 5 maybe, but those were the teams I think that could be in the running.
I won't list everyone, but I will say like just because mine is more like a point than anything. I think there could be at least 10 teams, like literally double-digit teams, like looking for a new QB this offseason. And it might be like this might one of the biggest like turnarounds. Like you're saying, like we're in a time where things are changing and stuff. Like I think a lot of teams are trying to win on the rookie deal, especially. It's like that's what teams are trying to do right now.
Go ahead.
I think 8 teams are going to be going for a quarterback next year. I listed them out: the Colts, the Lions, the Commanders, the Falcons, the Texans, the Saints, the Panthers. Maybe if Tom Brady retires, the Bucks.
I forgot to put Commanders in mine. Yes. Yes.
Taylor
Yeah.
Heineke?
I ain't winning a Super Bowl with them.
I just put down like a few teams and then more like Panthers, Titans, Texans, Colts, Giants. I think the Bucks is actually a really good one too. I think they'll take one regardless, pretty much, just to get a young guy in there. Because like, who is it? Blaine Gabbert, Kyle Trask. So like, I mean, those guys. Yeah, I don't know what those guys are doing.
Slim pickings.
Both of you two have,
Literally.
have the Giants. And
I-
they're thinking they would be looking for a quarterback.
I
next
definitely
year.
think Daniel Jones earned himself a second contract because if I'm not mistaken, they didn't pick up his 5th year, right?
Yeah, no, they
Yeah.
did not.
So I think it was kind of like a prove it, but at the end of the day, I'm a firm believer that there's certain guys that you are not winning a Super Bowl with. I think regardless of how well Daniel Jones has played, they're not winning a Super Bowl with him. And you're not telling me that Dable isn't excited to get a young guy, coach him up, coach him how he wants to play.
That's exactly what I was gonna say. Like word for word. Yeah, like Daniel Jones has played okay this year. Obviously, they're 6-2, but like not doing anything flashy. Imagine him with like a CJ or a Bryce. Like, bro, they could. Like, it's kind of Dable's giving me those McDaniel vibes, where you give me a quarterback and I'm gonna light it up.
No matter what, he's gonna do
Oh
good.
man, I think he could do that with one of those guys. I know they're not gonna get him because they're 6-2, but like just thinking like he could cook up with them.
I just have because this I feel like it's important, and I think it'll be definitely like a split thing where you're either gonna be a Giants fan that completely agree with this or completely disagree with this. But like, that's my thing is I still agree with you guys are saying that I think ultimately the best decision is to probably go like for long term is to probably shop young new guy. But at the same time, like this dude's playing with a very boo boo receiving core, minimalizing mistakes a lot, new system. Like he's impressing me a lot more than a lot of other guys in the league, and that's just the fact of the matter right now is like for what he has. That's the thing is for everyone else's bad situation, it seems like that we talk about, we definitely don't basically say that this dude's number one at one point of the year was Richie James, who every Giants fan wants cut.
Yeah,
so it's bad. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Where it's like, that's why I can't gotta say like, well, if we give him weapons, this might be a whole new situation. Like he's literally throwing.
I was thinking, you give those weapons to a young guy next year.
But
also they're not even gonna.
Sometimes the young guy comes in.
They have no shot at one of those guys.
What if the young guy? What if the young guy comes in and it's way worse than Daniel Jones? And it's just like it's the restart of the cycle.
Like Levis could be.
You know what I mean? And that's
really good.
I feel like that's a risk they would be taking.
They would unlock him.
I think so. I think if they were to do something, Daniel Jones would still be there, and a little quarterback battle or something.
He'd definitely play the year out.
Yeah,
there, I think
you'd have a good backup no matter what. Then
right? Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're not mad if like Dable. It's crazy that I'm saying that. Like, you're not mad if Daniel Jones comes walking off the bench to help your team win a game right now because Dable's got him. He's got him rolling. So I never thought I could say that 4 years ago.
Yeah, it's kind of wild that where we're at right now because the Giants are 6-2. Probably don't really have a shot at one of the top quarterbacks next year. They're almost kind of stuck with Daniel Jones. So
yeah, I think they probably are.
I
think he's earned it too.
Jameis Winston type deal for him. Like that's what I've been saying for like because he got like a 2 year I think he's making it's somewhere between like 12 to 14 million a year, but where it's like nothing egregious, where it's like, yeah, we'll give you a short, like, because you're quarterback, you're gonna make a lot of money, like if you're a starter.
It's a team friendly deal too, and the positive side, the spin side on that is that you can pay your other players on your roster a lot more money, which gives you a lot more room to do a lot of different things. Because that's kind of the benefit of having a rookie quarterback on a rookie deal is that you're not going to pay him a lot, so you're going to have a lot of money to do other things with your roster. So giving Daniel Jones a cheap deal might be the best thing for the Giants.
Yeah, I was going to say like maybe a 2 for 20 kind of deal.
Even 2 for 30 for the value wouldn't be stretching.
Yeah. Because I honestly feel like Daniel Jones isn't the guy to be like, no, give me my money or I'm leaving. There's just no way he's that guy.
He's going to be happy with whatever.
Right, and I just
goes into my theory.
That's what I'm saying. There's just no way he's going to pout back at the front office. No, I want more money. I just don't see him doing it.
Right.
Seems like a good guy.
Yeah.
All right. Well, before we move on, I just want to. I just saw this. This is kind of crazy, and I hope this is true. Or I'm spreading misinformation.
I hope it's true.
Player A, which is
I know what you're about to.
AJ Brown. 39 receptions. 659 yards and 5 touchdowns. Player B, 51 receptions, 658 yards and 1 touchdown. Do you guys have any idea who player B is?
1 touchdown.
DJ Moore?
Maybe CD? No.
The entire Titans wide receiver room.
Bobby Trees has the 1 touchdown. Let's go.
I don't think you're lying. I think that's actually
true.
I think that's
ridiculous.
Yeah.
That's tough.
It doesn't help that Treylon has been hurt, but
I was about to say I really like him. I'm really upset.
What did they think they were?
Yeah, and in Dynasty, I'm just getting kind of like what's going on here.
Time out. What the hell did the Titans think they were doing, bro?
They're first in the division, so they're doing something.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. Like, I'll give them their first in the division, but like, you run into one of the top.
What's
dogs,
the record?
Are
they 6-2?
5-2.
They're 5-2.
Yeah,
and I think their one of the losses was
to the
to
Giants.
Giants. They started out 0-2.
Oh, and then they got destroyed by the Bills. On a Monday night.
They've only lost to the Bills and like by a field goal, lucky save from the Giants. So like they could be only 1 loss. Then to the Bills.
That comes back to the Vrabel culture, man.
God, what a fantastic coach they have up there.
Fuck,
down there.
I love that guy.
Up there.
Dude, that
he
guy
flipped the map upside down.
Depending on where you're from, actually.
Right.
So.
Did you guys find the Ben Jones clip yet?
Oh, fuck.
No.
That brought
I heard-
tears
I've
to my
heard
eyes.
about
I
it.
did.
I've heard about it.
did.
That shit like hit the heart. I was like, oh wow.
Wasn't
that
what
was
I
awesome.
expected at all, but it
Yeah.
was definitely a good. I know. I see what you mean. It was definitely a good.
Like
clip.
that's the kind of culture I'm talking. He lights it up for him. It's awesome to see.
I think it's because
Good.
he really knows how it is. He's out there in the
Do you want
trenches.
to go
with these
first or you
guys.
want me to?
I can start off. All right.
Spooky.
We are getting back to the spooky episode
fuck, dude.
of
I don't
Guess
even
the
know.
Grade Hunter.
Oh shit! I'm Loki. That's Loki scary.
I know.
But I think I know number one this week.
Tyler
Ooh.
was so convinced.
What?
I was like, I have no idea who it is. And he goes, I know.
Guys, obviously Trevor Lawrence is number one. Come on.
Right?
Come on, guys.
So this is Guess the Grade. We're going to give our contestants a little bit of time to look up some statistics and, really ponder, think back to who they thought played the best games from this last week. As you know, we get these grades from Pro Football Focus, so it does come to a surprise, as most people wouldn't expect some names to be in the top 10, which they always end up being. Last week, Dylan won the first new vamped Guess the Grade. Shout out to you. Dylan's looking to repeat, and somebody else is looking to knock him off the Iron Throne. So, shout out Game of Thrones.
A weak ass show.
Such a good show.
Great show.
A weak ass
You're Bran in our fantasy football league for real. And I'm Daenerys.
You look like Bran.
Maybe I do. I don't know.
Whoa, a lot of people were like very efficient.
Oh yeah, there was a lot.
We had some high grades this week.
What the?
We had somebody grade. We had somebody grade a 96.1, which I believe is the highest grade we've seen all year. Shout out that
Whoa. How much was it?
guy. 96.1. That's pretty
It was
damn
Sam
near
Ellinger, right?
perfect. You never know. There's some wild names on here every once in a while, so
he might
could be
sneak his way on the
could be it.
list.
Bro, I don't.
All I want to say is that throw by PJ Walker to DJ Moore was ridiculous.
Yeah, that was
maybe
crazy.
one of the better throws I've ever seen.
I can't believe he's going to be a Bear soon.
Oh, more?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant Walker.
I thought you meant
Wait,
PJ.
I was
like,
shaking my
what?
head immediately. Like, what? Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. But
Dude, everyone has like identical stats, like 10 incompletions, 2 touchdowns, like over 250 yards.
it was just a great year for great week for quarterbacks
What
and
the
teams in general.
Malik Willis got to be on that one.
Wait, we're only
Stop.
writing 5 names down?
5 names. You only get 5. You
Bro,
only get 5.
He has to be on here. I just don't know who to take off.
who?
I don't know.
You like that one?
You're so
What
Philly,
is that?
Dylan.
Oh yeah, cool.
Like Andy Dalton had a decent game too.
Yeah,
What?
same. I don't want to put him on here.
There's always one trick guy though.
There is always one trick guy.
Wasn't he on in the top 5 last week?
Always one trick.
He was.
There will be
Yeah.
someone who will throw for like 23 for 25, 2 touchdowns, and a guy with like who threw like
All right.
28 for 30 with 1 touchdown and 3 interceptions.
I hate my list so much. I hate it.
It's such a cool list.
Mine?
Mine.
I'm excited.
I'm
to
a
see what you
cheeser,
guys
boys.
got. All
I
right.
got my list.
Everybody got their 5.
No.
Mr. Minion.
Why does he always need extra? Why does he always get extra time?
I'm
Right.
the,
I'm
I'm,
such
Banana?
a cheater. We need to start setting limits.
I'm the
Banana?
QB
I don't know.
whisperer.
Connor got a lot of time in my game last week.
Yeah, Connor
Shut
was.
Oh, I
All
forgot
right.
about that.
He's,
All right.
Dylan said 1 probably about 30 times.
I was like, one.
I needed it. I ended up getting it. I needed an extra second.
Raw move by Draco.
Just the Slytherin in me.
Fake.
Slithering around.
Draco.
All right,
Come
Tyler.
on, Minion. Damn.
Yeah, what the?
I'm not confident anymore.
Despicable Tyler. Damn.
He's losing the Iron Throne. He's already.
I
lost the
wanted to
Iron
put
Throne.
Geno, but I didn't.
I am the QB whisperer, though. That's for sure.
I am. Actually, sorry. I
Hold
can't
tight
get
to
these
your
open.
chest, man.
All right. Welcome to Guess the Grade. We're going to flip. And you know what? Why don't we just all rattle off who we have in our top 5? Dylan, why don't you start them off?
Dude, I just got the M&M's open.
I'm sorry.
I have Lamar, Dak, Tua, Hurts, and Kyler.
Oh, you sucker.
Ooh.
You bloodsucker.
Hell no.
I forgot about Lamar.
Spooky.
Because
He
was
kinda
on the
snapped.
list. Yeah, he snapped. Hurts, Jimmy G, Tua, Geno, and Kirk.
Interesting. I went Tua with a bunch of A's because I was hyped about Tua. Jimmy G, My boy Andy Dalton, man. Shout out to Andy. Jalen MVP Hurts, and then Jared Goff.
I had Lamar down. I erased them, but I had Tua, Goff, Justin Fields, Jimmy G, and Andy Dalton.
Wait, did you have the exact same list as me?
Wait, did we? I don't know.
Wait, say it again.
No, he had Justin Fields.
Oh, okay.
But I think after that,
I wanted to put Fields on there so bad.
Yeah, a true Bears fan would.
So bad. Because he had a good game. I mean, he had 3 drops. Oh, I actually kind of changed it and I put him on there because I know he's on there.
You already read it.
yeah, I can't. You can't.
After I said it, you're
Maybe
taking
he's
it?
on it.
I know he's on it.
He's not.
Really?
I don't know.
He's such a cheater.
I don't know.
No, I was thinking it because he had the Valus.
want M&Ms?
I'll
I'm
get
getting
into that
scared.
later.
You want M&Ms?
I'm okay.
I'll get into
Okay.
that later.
All right. The highest graded quarterback from week 8 is Tua Tagovailoa.
Yes, sir.
I think everybody had him.
Do I get extra
Tua,
points for
man.
having it first?
Sure. Everybody had Tua?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. The second highest graded quarterback from this last week, Geno Smith.
Of
Oh,
course.
what the?
Tyler?
I wanted to put him.
Tyler?
I think I definitely said that right before.
my.
Nobody else? Hunter? No?
No, he's on there every week.
It's me, the QB whisperer.
He was the highest graded one, wasn't he?
This
I
is
wanted
gonna
to
be-
put him.
This
Can
is
you
going to be an
say-
interesting finish.
Can
'cause
you
we got
say
a lot
I'm
of
the
same
QB
names.
whisperer and Minion?
The QB whisperer.
So wait, no, Tua was the highest graded guy. So Tua had the
Don't
highest
they
graded.
not
this
even
year? I was
speak
gonna say no, it
English?
had to be him. What am I
Yep.
saying?
Something like that. Or they go Beto.
Banana?
Do this shit again.
Banana? Banana.
The third highest graded quarterback from this last week,
Most random clip in the show's history.
Dak Prescott.
No!
Dylan?
No one else had him?
Dylan?
No.
Let's go.
Dylan.
Fucking fake of him.
Damn it.
That's crazy, Tyler.
Damn it. I know.
That's your boy, too.
I know. I
Alright.
love that guy.
Fake.
We got Tyler in the lead with 9.5, Dylan with 9, Hunter and Dobbs with 5 each. Let's see who the fourth highest graded
Getting
quarterback
slaughtered.
is. Jalen Hurts.
Eee.
So
God
that's
damn
Dobbs.
You didn't have him?
Dobbs, that's it, right?
Nope. I had
Nobody
him.
else?
I did too.
Both of you guys?
All three
Okay,
of us.
So
All three of us.
3.5. Oh, Tyler, you might be the quarterback whisperer this week.
I think Tyler has it locked up.
No, I am.
Dylan's close behind. 13, Tyler in the lead. Dylan, 12.5. Everybody else?
Is anyone else
Close
getting
enough.
scared?
Give Lamar.
Spooky
All right.
ass game.
He threw
The
some
fifth
bad
highest
We have
graded
two
quarterback from this last week, Aaron Rodgers.
Get the fuck out of here.
Get stuff.
That's blasphemous, bro. He's garbage as fuck.
Oh, because the Bills' defense is so much better. I guess it makes sense.
He
Like,
had a
they're so
couple
much
of-
better than everyone else. But like,
No, he had a couple big time throws.
The big throw to the rookie.
to
that-
do
Torrey,
Dobbs
that
and
must have been
Torrey.
huge. Dobbs,
Oh,
too.
yeah.
can we
The
call that a
wide
big
open
time
receiver.
catch also though?
Yeah, Torrey was
you
wide
know what I
open.
mean?
Right.
Like that shit's like more of a big time catch than a big time throw if we're keeping it real. Like that.
Yeah,
like
that's
was it not?
Yeah, that's a better
Two
catch than throw.
20-yard plus touchdowns that were big time throws is you got to have a good grade after
That
that.
Torrey
PFF
one was
needs that
wide
stat.
open.
Time out. That's a stat PFF needs to add. If you hear me, why is big time catches not a thing? Like what?
It might be. I don't think it's on the
We need
thing,
like
yeah.
a BTC statistic.
They do
Like,
have contested catches.
I guess
They
that's
do have
based-
contested
that-
catches.
I feel like that could be
Sort
similar,
of.
but we have to find a way to like
You could tweak it that bit.
make it
to
like
big
it
time.
has to be a midair catch.
Yeah. All right, the sixth highest graded quarterback from this last week, Jared Goff. We got Dobbs.
Yes, sir.
Goff?
Anybody else?
I got him.
Dobbs, Hunter.
Hi, Goff.
Wow.
We knew he was king snapper.
Dylan.
He is a snapper.
He saved, bro. He's literally out here finessing your fantasy team to the second place. Aren't we
Wait,
tied?
what are the points now?
He went to Jared.
So Tyler's in
I'm
the lead with
sick.
13. Dylan, you're in second with 12.5. Dobbs has 11 and Hunter has 7.5.
I'm still within striking
You're
distance.
within,
I'm within striking
half a point. Everybody's within striking distance.
So
Maybe
everyone
not.
else is just 0.5.
Could Andy Dalton give me the dub this week?
This
I'll be
one
sick.
is the seventh highest passer is worth 2 points.
Oh.
And this is blasphemous. Russell Wilson.
I fucking knew it. That's why. No.
74.4. I'm going to give Hunter 2 points just because.
No.
No.
All right. He'd still be in last. He'd still be in last. I'm going to do it.
PFF. Let's
I'm
ride.
pulling the SIGs back out. I'm fucking. That's absolutely unbelievable, bro. That's absolutely.
Oh, this might be it. This might be a game changer here at number 8.
I'm scared.
The eighth highest graded quarterback from this last week. Jimmy G.
Yes!
Jimmy G. Money.
I
Jimmy
wanted,
G
I
money.
wanted to put him too with the CMC throw.
Tyler and Dobbs.
And me.
And Hunter.
He almost forgot.
Damn, I lost.
Point
Hunter
shaver.
closing in with Dylan. So we got Dobbs. We got Dobbs and Dylan with 12.5. Tyler is in the lead with 14.5, and Hunter has 11. Nobody can come back from Tyler, so congratulations. We got Stafford at 9, and then at 10 we got Andy Dalton, who
Yeah,
has
all right.
the highest.
Stafford
grade in
had
his
a better
career.
week than
I
Andy Dalton.
hate how happy this makes Tyler. Like when he wins, it makes me not happy.
Well, no, can we agree?
I take my
I
take my QB serious.
Congratulations, Tyler. You might have
the
been the
third
quarterback
time.
whisperer
Yeah.
this week.
Only because they hate
This
Andy.
week, this
They-
week.
They hate Andy. That's not fair.
I have
Unbelievable.
been 3 out of the 6 weeks we've done or whatever. Yeah.
Oh, we started new
We
last
started
week.
new, so you've got 1 and Dylan's got
Oh,
1.
give me a break. That's so fucking.
You guys
stupid.
stripped me of my fucking crown right when I won.
Yeah, that's lame as fuck. I have 3. I don't care what you guys say.
I do want to say Andy Dalton has the highest passing grade of his entire career right now with an 82.9.
Wow. Wait, where was
Look at
Kirk on that
him.
list?
Kirk on this week.
I don't know how
Yeah.
to feel about that. To be
Let me
honest.
see, actually. I didn't have it.
Because I
on
had
there.
Kirk on there, but
Tyler,
Kirk Cousins
those-
was 19.
where was Fields?
Fields,
Yeah, that was weird.
If he doesn't have a high grade,
15.
they actually don't like him.
15?
That's too low to be honest.
Where was Lamar and Kyler?
So-
Please tell me.
Fields had an 82 overall rushing grade. Fantastic.
Yep, that's beautiful. I love it.
63 overall passing grade, which is pretty much below average, but like not horrible, which is good.
Yeah,
That's
there's
fine.
a lot of big drops and
That's
stuff. like-
skewed, yeah.
Lamar was 16. Kyler Murray was 21.
Oh,
Kyler
wow.
had a really bad pick, bro.
Najee threw a pass for 4 yards. He's like 23.
Yeah.
The lowest graded quarterback this week was Malik Willis.
I mean, he threw 10. He had 10 attempts.
Yeah.
And did he have a pick? Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He completed 6 passes.
Oh, it was actually a really bad pick.
Hey guys, he did really good handing the ball off all game. Come on, no fumbles on the handoffs. We got to give him credit. He let Derrick Henry do his
Brady had a really bad grade too.
lay it on us.
55.
Ooh.
Oh my goodness, an F from
Brady and Carr were in the 50s.
Ugh.
Tyler, I just want you to know your other championships are like Mickey Mouse PFF guess the grades.
No.
Yeah, they're Mickey Mouse
No,
ranks.
they're not.
I guess you do know PFF really well.
I'm a
so.
champ.
You're a big PFF guy, huh?
Yeah,
you
look
love
at
it.
it.
Tyler's a big PFF
Tyler
guy.
the GOAT.
I'm just a QB guy. If you need
No,
questions,
I
if you
think
need
it's
me to
PFF.
tell you that your franchise has the guy, then I will. But if not, then
This should be a new segment.
Oh my God, the Jets need to call you.
see, I could talk to the Jets for fucking 3 hours if they want me.
Joe Douglas on the phone live.
So,
With the minion.
our
Can I have
week
your
8 guess the player.
Ooh.
Spooky. Ooh.
Spooky booky.
Player. Let me get the timer going.
Yep.
I need to win this one.
Player number 1. This player has only seen playing time this year due to other players' absences. And there's a multitude of reasons and guys. This player scored 3 touchdowns yesterday. This player went to a college in Texas.
Oh
Wait,
my God, I feel
Texas?
like I know this.
Are you sure?
Yep, positive.
Okay.
Dylan's giving out fake facts.
I got it.
Let me hear it one more time.
Three
I
Dylan.
should get points for
touchdowns?
getting it first, I feel like.
What if you didn't get it though?
I got it. I know I got
Okay.
Can I hear it one more time?
it. I'm like 100% positive.
Let me hear it one more time.
Um,
Sick.
I guess this isn't fair because
Oh wait, yeah.
me and Connor talked about this player yesterday too.
I do regardless. Come on.
This player has only seen playing time due to other players' absences.
Oh.
This player scored 3 touchdowns yesterday. This player went to a college in Texas.
Oh wait.
I know who it is.
You know where Pollard went to college?
No, I don't.
Okay.
Is it Paul?
Damn, giving out hits.
Yeah.
Write down a name, brother.
It's Jamal Williams. Did he score 3 times?
Hey, just
Why are you asking? Write it
what
down.
are you doing, brother?
There's way too much time on the clock.
Yeah. Connor.
What the fuck?
Raw.
Yeah.
Wrong, guys.
Stumped guys right here.
I think I'm the goat at this game. I'm just gonna be honest.
Not the guy behind the camera. He knows it.
15.
Am I allowed
14.
one more last second hint?
Sure.
Oh.
I got 10 seconds for the hint. Only 10 seconds. Literally lay me on a laser one.
No.
Well, I gotta like think of one. I can't just like
Don't make it too
5,
obvious either.
4, 3.
This player plays for a team.
No, just stop it. We have
Not
two
even
people that got
conference?
it. No, we had two people that got it.
All
already.
right.
All right, I scratched. I didn't get this one.
Motherfuckers threw a fit
Flip
when he
your
gave me
board.
How many
points
people
for
scored
Russ.
3 touchdowns? this
Flip your boards.
Like,
I have a
easily.
line.
Deonta Foreman.
Hi.
Donta.
Oh, I
There
played
was
him. I
only-
literally played him in my flex. What am I doing? See, that's what I get for not knowing where he went to college.
I was thinking too hard
He
about
went
it.
to Texas.
That's exactly what I get for not knowing where he didn't go to.
I wasn't thinking. Shall we?
Player number 2.
I didn't even show my board. It was pure Jamal Williams on my board.
That would have been raw though. Shout out to Jamal Williams.
This player has scored double digits the last 6 weeks in fantasy. An injury has led to a bigger role for this player. This player went to school in Oklahoma.
These minuscule ass hints.
Fuck.
Yeah, these hints are low-key kind of harder.
That's okay. Just give me a second.
Double-digit points the last 6 weeks.
Last 6 weeks.
And
Like
the-
he's been consistently snapping.
What is the second point?
An injury has led to a bigger role.
Oh,
How did you get that?
because
I know why he got it.
What do you mean by that?
should I play that sound?
You said Oklahoma.
Oklahoma State.
Okay, so it could be just.
All right, Hunter, just give away.
I was
thought
lying.
it was Oklahoma
What?
State, but I wasn't.
Oh, I was lying. I didn't know that was true.
No, that's not true. But I mean, realistically.
So then
how-
he went to OU.
Yeah, I was saying how many other
Colleges,
colleges?
So he went.
Boomer
To,
Sooner.
he went to
Last
OU.
Last 6 weeks.
Last 6 weeks.
He went to OU.
5, 4.
Fuck out of here.
He plays in
jeez.
the.
No.
Oh, this
no.
Yes, bro. You have to give it.
No.
Just get our position.
Oh, I didn't give you guys position.
No, you didn't.
That's
get
No,
tough.
if I had it,
Running back.
had
Running back.
See, the true football intellectuals will have known this already.
No, you know it for one reason only.
Oh my god, it's a play that Hunter fucking loves.
Oh, I
Now I need
Damn it! What?
Yeah,
Dude.
no. All right.
No, I
Five,
still don't know.
four,
I still don't know.
3,
I think I could be wrong
2,
though.
1.
I could be
Can I
wrong.
do-
Flip your boards.
Can I have? Wait,
No.
I'm writing it right.
Oh, I'm so wrong.
I don't know.
That says reminders.
Yeah, wow. Connor did get it. He
At
didn't
the
even
buzzer,
look
the
at Hunter's.
buzzer, At the buzzer.
I gave up.
Cool football guys.
Yeah, for
Just-
are we the only people who have gotten the first
just
two right?
ask
I
them.
think we're the guess the grade whisperers.
Just
Let me guess the grade fake.
well, actually, this
To be
isn't
fair-
guess the grade whispers.
to
This
be
is
fair-
actually guessing the player whispers. So
To be
Jugalu.
fair, Hunter got it 'cause it's AK Jr.
It's AK Junior.
How did I not know where AK Jr. went to school? Again, what am I doing?
I actually didn't. I just.
I knew he went to Oklahoma, but I was just like cycling through receivers.
Yeah,
I was like, no.
I thought it was like
Yeah.
either Tylen Wall. I thought it was Oklahoma State because when you said school in Oklahoma, I'm like, okay, OU's too.
Mainstream.
Mainstream.
Yeah.
So then I was going like Trevor Hubbard, but I was like, no. Tylen Wallace, no. James Washington, no.
Yeah.
I thought I was going to get people to guess Mixon.
You did.
I was
But
close.
also the
Only because
the
Hunter
injury
started
thing.
cheesing though. Then I
The
was like,
injury thing would not apply to him.
yeah, I was really thinking in the back of my head. I'm like,
Yeah,
did,
that's
did
what
someone get injured on the Bengals?
that's
that might
what I
have
was
been-
also- I was
I'm
like-
like, maybe.
Yeah.
No Samaje P. Ryan
All good.
injuries.
All right. Player number 3. This quarterback is leading a team that is above 500. This player is exceeding expectations
Geno Smith,
and
Daniel
is
Jones.
playing his best football of his career.
Geno Smith or Daniel Jones.
Okay, well, if I give the last clue, it's gonna give it away.
Well, give it.
Well, we already all got it. I think.
No, you have to guess between the two.
What's impossible?
50-50.
Right, fuck out of
All right,
here.
fuck it. I like
Spooky.
it.
No, you have to pick one.
Connor, do you just want to go with opposite ones?
I've already wrote down Geno. You want to go down?
Yeah. So at least one of us can have
We
to
collab,
win.
we win together. No boy.
Well,
That's fine. I know those glasses hurt your head.
They do actually. Meadow.
Daniel Jones.
Let's go.
I knew it was gonna be. I knew
king.
it was gonna be easy, but the last clue was this player's 5th option was not picked up.
Oh,
5th year option.
You could have said that they had only 1 year left on their contract, though, and it still would have been ambiguous.
True.
Or you could have said not quarterback, and you could have gone with the last contract year. That would have been harder.
True.
But I mean,
so basically
everyone's-
they're
We
trying to
already
steal your
we
shine
already
of the
opened that.
game.
I'm salty. I didn't win this.
I came up with this like 10 minutes before the show, so give me a break.
Look how gross we look with all this. That's a W.
Your allegiance ended up in giving Hunter a W.
Yeah. Fuck. Whatever.
That's a W.
It's Halloween, man.
I have no Halloween W right now. What am I doing?
Wait, so who got the last one right?
Hunter. God damn it.
I knew it was Daniel Jones. When you said
And
Geno
Dobbs,
Smith,
right?
I was cheesing.
Yeah, but I can't win anything
Because
for that. I can't.
we had
I
talked
can't
about
claim the
Geno
ring.
so much, I
It's-
knew he wasn't going to pick him.
It's too obvious.
Yeah, no, that's where I was. So that's why I
Well,
went Daniel.
I didn't think we were going to talk about Daniel Jones today, and it came up randomly.
Yeah.
Spooky.
Yeah, well, that's what exactly. I was gonna say it's because it's Halloween.
All right. So what do we want to end it with? Trade deadline stuff?
Yes.
Or do you guys just want to talk about the Bears? Because like the Bears have made a lot of moves
Mhm.
that are like really big on their team.
Mainstream.
I mean, I think they've. But I mean, outside of Kadarius Toney and
I would like some Kadarius talk as
CMC.
well.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
let's do a trade deadline segment. Fuck
obviously
it.
CMC.
Favorite move?
What's your
Everybody
favorite?
picks a favorite move?
Yeah.
I think I'll start us off. Favorite move is undoubtedly because I wanted you guys to take it. If not, but like I had because it was my favorite move. I straight up Kadarius Toney needed someone to believe in him, someone to get him reps, and it's like this is life has to be a simulation to an extent because this is a joke. I mean, literally the one team that gets Kadarius Toney is the guys that have Mahomes, right? Get the fuck out of here. This is some video game shit. You already know if he stays healthy, it's gonna get scary fast.
He has been healthy.
That's what
He's healthy this week.
That's what
Andy
my point
Reid
is.
confirmed that
This
he's
whole
healthy.
this whole thing is just lining up
He said
as
it
if
himself.
we're just going to be even more sick about the Chiefs after the season because we're going to be like, wow, that's great. They found, and no one's a Tyreek, but you get my point. Like they're going to find like their next version of that twitchy next level athlete. And we're just going to be like, fuck this, man. Because the Chiefs are they're always going to be unstoppable on offense. It doesn't like mean they're going to win, but it just means they're always going to be unstoppable at almost any given week. And it's just ridiculous.
You're right. Nobody's Tyreek, but the thing is, like, Kadarius Toney might be the closest thing to that in the realm of like this guy is another level athlete, and that is what Kadarius Toney does. This man doesn't have ACLs. He makes cuts like he's in a video game, and he has video game numbers. This guy has an 189-yard receiving game under his belt on a horrible team. Now he has Patrick Mahomes throwing to him. Andy Reid, probably the best offensive coordinator to ever coach NFL. And like, there's so much of the recipe. Everything's there for him to be super successful. The only thing is that he just has to see the field. He has to be healthy, and he has to, maybe put his rap career on the back burner for right
Bro.
now.
He
I'm
has to.
sorry.
No, he has to.
Oh
Can
my
I
God.
go? Because
Joka and Juju?
Young Joka collab?
It might be a
With
cool
Juju?
duo.
That's cursed as fuck.
All right.
Juju just wants to be
Make
in
a
the music video.
TikTok.
Yeah, what do you
I was one of the biggest Kadarius Toney truthers in the draft. I was so hyped for him. I thought he was going to be so good. He went to the Giants and everything. This is the major point I want to make. He's doing all the rap shit. He's in New York, a lot of distraction and whatnot. When you go to a team that has Patrick Mahomes, it's like when you go to a team that has Tom Brady. You better get your act together because you have a great opportunity in front of you. What the fuck is he going to rap about in Kansas City? What is he going to be doing?
It'll be like laser focus now that he's in Kansas City.
And I think it's a great match. I'm a Mahomes hype beast too. It's like it's coming full circle for me, guys. I love it so much.
Oh no.
You can go downtown Kansas City and have fun, I think.
You probably could.
I'm
Probably
kidding.
could.
Yeah, you probably could.
Jackson
but it
Mahomes
doesn't-
down there.
Doesn't sound fun. I'm gonna just say my favorite trade was James Robinson, just because I like the guy.
I low-key love that.
Just because I
Oh, it
like
was
him.
kind of cheesy.
I
Right.
don't know.
I just like James Robinson. I'm happy.
I hate him. So like,
Why do you hate him?
Yeah,
What-
wait,
what did
because
he
I'm
do
a
to you?
Slytherin man. I like to hate people.
What did he do to you?
Fair answer.
He,
I think it was just you two arguing about ETN
yeah.
versus James Rob.
Honestly, it's more so I dislike you, and if you like him, then I don't like him. You know,
Okay.
it's like kind of that kind
Look
of
at your
feud.
outfit.
All
Anyways.
right, minion,
Uh,
potato motherfucker.
Everyone probably likes the minions more than Draco.
Oh, head.
Okay,
Oh,
everyone
that-
needs
that
to
is a-
vote.
that is
Are
a
you
common-
team Minion or team
Alright.
Draco?
Lovable little yellow squish guy, or the villain in every movie.
The lovable squish guy.
I know exactly.
I still need to watch 7.1
7.1.
of the Harry Potter.
Have you seen 7.2?
So you also
No.
got a little. You have like
No,
a.
you said 7.1 so specifically, like you didn't.
I watched the first 6 up until the 7s.
Alright.
And then I
You have like a
watched
trick
it.
up your sleeve though, because you're like the bad guy with the redemption arc though.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
he has like
Whoa.
he has like a little trick up his sleeve.
Oh, he hasn't seen it.
Whoa,
You know,
whoa.
We can't spoil.
That
No
was
spoilers.
So fucked.
No, it's not. It's not.
No,
It's
I haven't
really
even seen
not.
Harry Potter movies. I just know to my knowledge, like there's a few parts in each movie that I've recalled that like
Oh, okay.
when shit hits the fan, like he still does good
I feel like
things.
this is a cover up.
No, I swear to God, like I haven't even seen every movie. I haven't seen the last one, but there's definitely just I feel like a couple of moments I can recall where when shit's like hitting the fan, he helps out. Like
He's not
like,
all bad.
Yeah, like he's not all
Has
bad.
everyone
Yeah, he's-
seen Harry Potter?
I'm not
Most
the
of them,
later
yes.
ones.
yeah, I haven't
Oh,
seen
okay.
literally. I haven't seen the
Never
later
mind.
ones.
Because I grew up. No, I'm just kidding.
No, he meant that for
I
real.
haven't.
He
I,
meant that for
He
I
meant
genuinely
that.
have not seen. I don't think past the fifth one.
Look, he meant it.
like the fourth one.
Who are you?
A minion. What are you? Show the camera what you are. And you have something to do before we go. And it's right here.
Did you want me to do it now?
Yeah, go ahead.
All
He
right.
could be like disgruntled
time.
Packard.
And he's not even
he
wearing
could
his
low-key be like
costume.
disgruntled Packard fan
Facts.
2.0. He could be like in a little group. He's got the flannel.
guy.
Do you have a pen?
You gotta show the camera.
Dude, Hunter had the sickest costume. He had a wig and everything.
I didn't have a wig. So for those who know me, I'm a big Derrick Henry guy. And this year I slandered him. He wasn't doing too much. I'm sorry, King. I am going to sign this Derrick Henry apology form on camera. I will be checking.
What's the reason?
Okay, so that's what I'm going to read. So the King Henry apology form, the reasons are thought he was too old. The injury scared me, but I forgot the King doesn't get hurt. I'm a peasant. Colts, Jags, Texans fans. I'm Josh Norman. Or I'm always too late to draft him in fantasy. So I'm going to put for the date, 10/31. Okay.
Halloween.
Reason for behavior, delusion. / incompetence.
Can we point out that I'm a Peasant is so much bigger than all the other ones? Like, why is that one just screaming off the page? It's like they want you to pick that one.
Oh, I made this, so.
You literally made this?
Oh, yeah, I made it.
What's
That's
it?
why he's
Bro.
holding a sword.
Bro, I thought this was
I
like,
put the crown on
I thought
him.
this was like Titans Red.
'Cause
This
it's
just makes us even better.
It's the 2 form, but just different.
Thought he was too old.
Have you
I'm-
dropped it in Titans Reddit?
Oh, I probably should.
You
You
need-
should,
I thought
for
you
sure.
need to drop this on Titans Red.
So
It's
I'm
like-
marking down that my main reason was thought he was too old. I'm not a peasant. But I am marking the box that says I will hereby respect the King and not talk down on a future first ballot Hall of Famer. King Henry, if you're watching this, just know it is signed. I didn't
That
sign
makes it
real quick.
official.
He said it was signed, but didn't sign it.
He's
It's
trying to
signed.
cop out.
I just initialed. I'm sorry, King Henry. Keep running.
golf claps.
I think I need to get a sign on there too, though, because I think I was right there with you.
Go
On
ahead,
the,
sign it.
I was
Everyone-
right there. I was right there with you on the day where I said he might be looking like
That's
he was getting
wild
old.
coming from you too. You're like his biggest fan.
And I have him in fantasy too, so it's like an apology, but he rewarded me.
Yeah.
That's fair.
King
Very
Henry.
Thanks, Derek.
Just wanted to ask a question for the clips and cameras. You guys can answer it if you want.
Okay.
Is Justin Fields the best quarterback from the 2021 draft class? Yes or no?
Right
Easily.
now, yes.
Yes.
It's not right now. It's actually. I never thought I would say this,
Davis?
but at this point of the year, right now, it's not even close. Straight up,
Um,
like Justin's running away with it right now.
And then I just want the viewers and everyone else to visualize this for a second, like I've been doing for a long time now. Picture the kid with a wide receiver 1. Just picture it with a wide receiver 1 and what he can do. And maybe 1 or 2 more alignment. Just picture that.
Low
The
key,
second part helps a lot. Yeah.
I can't even, bro. I can't even imagine it because I have like it'll be a level of offense I've never seen the Bears competing at. But I do think it's sooner than later.
Because, I mean, they have scored a lot of points in back-to-back weeks. I can't say I've seen that in a long time.
Long
I
time.
think it's going to become a common.
And also, one thing I wanted to note on Bears while we do a little Bears talk here real quick. Yesterday, what were they down? Were they down 28-7?
it was bad, and I think yes.
What was it, 28-7?
I can literally. I'll do some quick.
I don't know.
I just had some quick thinking on it. Like back to the old tenure. How fast would have those guys folded under Matt Nagy? How fast?
So quick.
How fast would that game have been over in seconds?
It's a great point.
And just to think that it was 23-28 at one point. They were fighting back. And that's all I want to see. I love that Eberflus was doing the most. And I like Eberflus, yes. But there's some other guys that I would have liked, but he hasn't disappointed me in any way, shape, or form. And he's doing what he's doing.
Yeah. He's smart. He's smart. And Allen Williams, for what that defense is, I got to give him a little bit of credit because on paper, easily the worst defense in the league, and we're winning games. We're in games. We got blown up by the Cowboys, but I actually think the momentum was our way until that fumble.
Yeah, the story doesn't tell the whole picture.
Exactly.
They were down by 5 with the ball.
Exactly. Since we're on the Bears talk, I didn't get to say my favorite move from free agency yet, and gotta say it for the people that don't, totally understand what's going on. Roquan Smith being traded to the Ravens is my favorite move, and I'm going to tell you why right now.
Same, Connor.
I mean, from a Bears fan and understanding where we are as a roster, when you rebuild, you really have to go all in on the rebuild for it to work. You can't have a half-ass little, we're going to keep some of our old players or older players that are good, see if they'll stick around, especially a linebacker that's not a premium position, wants to get paid a lot of money. They, probably he was sitting out earlier this year. Like, he wasn't going to play for us if we didn't pay him some money, but we traded him away. We got something back in return instead of him just letting him walk in the offseason. So getting a second and a 5th round pick essentially for free because he probably wasn't playing for us next year. This was a fantastic trade by Poles. And the thing is, like, now that we are going through this rebuild, we can create an identity for our team that we never have been able to do before. And it's all up to us. We can decide how we want to make this team. With Justin Fields playing like this, who says we don't make a ton of moves this offseason in this draft? We get a bunch of offensive players. If Justin plays better, we might have a top 10 offense in the league. Offense for Chicago. The Chicago Bears having a top 10 offense.
Welcome to Polstianity.
Polstianity. I can't say that right. But
Polstianity.
Polstianity.
It's not, I don't roll off the tongue.
Can I throw in a random tidbit just in the middle here? Because you guys are going to agree too. Straight up, bro, Khalil Herbert actually might be the most underrated player in the entire league right now.
He's
26th in attempts, 9th in yards. Bro, give him the fucking ball. And just,
Thank you.
I'm sorry, the Monty shit, I love him too. I think he's a great running back. But just like when you have a good workhorse, you only have him for 1 or 2 years, 9 times out of 10.
Yeah.
Just abuse him while you have him. And then you go get another one from the 7th round. That's how I look at it. It's like, that's what the Bears have been good at doing. Literally, there's just another one right here. They've done it literally how many times in a row? Jordan Howard, Monty, Khalil. It's just going to keep going. Like, it's not.
Yeah.
Who was in between Jordan Howard? There was
Um,
the Bears always have good running backs. Did Monty right
It
after?
went Howard to Monty.
Yeah, the Bears just keep it coming. I don't think they're going to.
Oh, they had Cohen too. Cohen had his
Yeah.
little years.
mm-hmm.
And that's the thing too, is like, I want to go off your point of Rowe. Not only does it strip down the team and give us more assets to rebuild, it's not just that. He's setting the tone and he's doing what he told you he was going to do. How many times have we had GMs and coaches tell you they're going to do something, and then as soon as something doesn't work, they pivot? He has stuck to his word every single time. Besides, the only issue I have with anything he's done is he who should not be named. But beyond that, you get a 5th round pick. That's where you got Braxton Jones. Jones is rating really well.
he's the best run blocking rookie this year.
They moved Tevin Jenkins to right guard. He's a dog. Everything they have been doing has been working. Nothing has, even if something hasn't been great, it's never been like, oh my God, what the fuck is happening? He is killing it right now.
I agree.
I just wanted to go back to your point of like talking about the rebuild. It's going to be kind of weird to say. Is it a rebuild though? You have $100 million plus in cap space. You have all your draft picks. You've got some pieces in play now.
What do you mean?
Like, is it a full blown rebuild?
It's more just like
I don't
it's more
think
just
it's
like-
I don't think it's a full blown rebuild. I think we have pieces. The back 4 in the secondary, fine. We can ride with those guys all day, every Sunday. I'll do it 10 times every Sunday. Linebackers, yeah, need some help. D-line, address the D-line. Almost a lot of your money, D-line. A lot of your money, O-line. You got to get 2 receivers. I don't give a shit. And then, like, it's kind of just, here you go.
But to answer your question, Tyler, isn't this how a rebuild is supposed to happen? We've never
but
seen a real successful
I think
one.
you're getting stuck on like teams like the Lions and the Texans where like they've been in a rebuild, it feels like. Well, I guess the Texans were competitive recently with Deshaun, but like the Lions are a good example. I think you're getting like kind of stuck on that. Like the Bears is just like an accelerated version of that because they did so well. And I hope we keep Eddie. I think we will and stuff like that. Like our backs 4 are great. Like not great, but good, like you said. So like we already have pieces in play and we have a lot of picks and we have a lot of cap space. So it's just going to go way quicker than a lot of teams.
Well, to go off your point, you're right. I mean, you can say it's not a complete rebuild because we have the most important piece of all. We have a quarterback. And when I think of teams that have done this rebuild and have gone all in, just gotten a ton of picks and really changed the entire landscape of their roster, the ones that have done it right, in my mind, even if it didn't work out, but the facts is that the process was correct, the Browns. The Browns, when they had Baker Mayfield, Myles Garrett, they had a horrible team. They were top 10 in the picks every year. They got rid of everybody. They accumulated a ton of draft picks, and they got young talent that were extremely good. Myles Garrett, Denzel Ward, all these top guys. They even drafted Manziel, which turned out not to be right, and Baker. But the process was right about drafting a young guy because they didn't find their quarterback. They never did, and they had the trade for Deshaun. But we have that. So we can trade all our assets away, build through the draft, get the young talent, and we're already a step ahead because we have Justin.
Yeah, and like people are up in arms about his stat line. Yesterday he threw for like what, I don't even know, 140 or something, like whatever. But like Felix Jones dropped a 50-yard ball. Equinemius St. Brown, an above average
Who dropped
receiver.
a 50-yard ball?
The Velas.
The dude who should not be named.
And then
I get it.
and then he
You
had
talk
a
about Voldemort?
and then he had a deep ball to Equinemius St. Brown that an above average receiver catches for a touchdown. Like it hit him in his hands, and then there's another one to Pettis. Like there's plays being made by him, and it's awesome to see. Like he has nothing to work with right now. Like almost nothing. Yeah, the running backs are great, but the receiving room, yeah. Mooney's like all you got right now, and we knew that coming in. But like he's making the plays, like the touchdown to N'Keal Harry was a dot, like put it right in his chest. Didn't lead him right on the number 8. Boom, 6. And you're just seeing like steady improvement. He's reading the defenses more. He's getting faster at that. They're actually using his legs. Like, oh wow, a genius! It takes a genius to solve this fucking rhythm, this thing, whatever the hell you want to call it. He's a 4-4 guy. Put him on the damn run. I mean, it doesn't take it does take rocket science to figure that out. I could do that shit if I'm the coach. Get this guy moving. He runs a 4-4. Mm-hmm. He's 6'3", 225, whatever you want to call it. He can move. That's one of his best strengths. And then he got him throwing the ball. And it's all over the place now because you got him on the run. You're gonna do a lot of different things, and that's just what's gonna happen.
Here's the question I want to ask you guys. It's not even like more a question because I think it's just a general statement we'll all agree with. Because it is like to Tyler's question, is it a rebuild? Here's why it still to me is a rebuild. Where I agree with everything you're saying. Where they're set up the best, but that's the thing is you still got to make it count. This cap is still got to be spent on guys that don't get injured, guys that you don't end up cutting after 1 or 2 years, guys that fit the culture long term, and then with the draft picks. There's never a guarantee. Like we saw what the Raiders did with their slew of picks when that class were like they were going to change and who's going to do it like the Raiders did it? That's like a 1 in a million. But my point is it's like you got to hit on even just like a good more than half these picks of like future starters, and I think they can. But it's just like they haven't yet. So that's why it's like that's why I think it is still a rebuild in technicality.
Yeah, no, I did forget to put that. Like you have to obviously hit on your picks, otherwise you're fucked. It doesn't matter where you go. You got to hit on them. You got to hit on them. Like I'd say half of them.
That's why trading for more picks gives you more chances to be right.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
and that's why the process is correct.
Yeah,
no, I agree though. This is like the best rebuild process that we've seen from Chicago, and it's not even close. Like in our lives, this isn't even close.
I agree. Dylan, anything you want to add?
Sorry, I was playing Wordle for a little bit and I got so frustrated. No, I just think I'm really happy with the direction that they're going in. And like I said before the pod, if we didn't get at least a 2nd round pick for Roquan, I would have been furious. I like the pieces we have now. It's just about like Dobbs was kind of hitting on, I think. I was like kind of zoned out for a while. We just have to hit on the draft. That's what it comes down to because the free agent class next year is not great. I mean, there will be some guys that we can get, that'll be like fine starters probably, but like hitting on good young players is going to be a must next year. And like we have a ton of draft capital. I'd love to see us go up somewhere in the 2nd and 3rd, like again, like trade up and get another young guy too. Cause I think we have more than enough picks to do that and make it happen. But yeah, no, I think we have a great direction ahead of us. And also I've been saying it for so fucking long, run Justin Fields. Like you said, it doesn't take a genius to figure it out. Jalen Hurts is dominating and he's gotten better as a thrower, like we saw yesterday even. But a big part of the games and when they're in close games, is making a run play, a design quarterback run on 3rd and short, 4th and short even, because they go for it on 4th a lot. And like Justin can do that. Why were we never doing it before?
Could probably do it better than Jalen Hurts, and Jalen Hurts is really good at it. Like
He's probably a better runner than Jalen Hurts too. Yeah.
These just came to my mind real quick, and then we can stop. Like the good thing about
We can stop.
like it's the Bears. I fucking love these guys. I fucking whatever. But like the other cool part about this, like getting rid of Roquan and like Robert Quinn, you can see what the Young Bucks have. Jack Sanborn. Let's go fill it out.
Yeah.
Jerseys.
Let's go see what do we got?
See with your roster. I mean,
Who do you have?
pretty much everybody on the defense is like, hey, you can prove that you can make this roster next year or even play next year, but we're gonna see it.
The front seven is all of those guys are playing for starting jobs almost like in a roster spot, which is awesome. This is awesome. So that's cool to see. Second thing about him getting on his feet. I think he accounted for 11 or 12 first downs in the last 2 weeks. You
On the ground?
On the ground, I think so, something like that. Yeah, that is insane. People are like, oh, you only like 80 rushing yards, but like, bro, getting first downs and keeping drives alive, that's the
important.
name of the game, man.
Mhm.
Just keeping your offense.
He
on the
scored a
field with chances
touchdown
to
the
score.
last 2 games on the exact same
On the
play.
same exact play, right? So, I mean, the sky's the limit. And in Chicago, you should be excited.
Can I ask you guys a question just real quick? I know we keep going.
I'm
But
gonna cook up a parlay real quick.
athletically,
I don't know
Is-
anymore. Sorry.
no, you're fine.
That was so rude.
Yes.
It's okay. Athletically, is Justin Fields the closest thing to Josh Allen?
I guess closest. I really
Yes.
think he's in a league of his own though.
Josh.
Like I've never seen anything like that.
Mhm.
And the announcer made a comment on it last night. He's like trying to make contact with the defenders. Like he's welcoming it and he lowers his shoulder almost every time.
I think Justin, even just being in that conversation, is just awesome. Awesome to have. Like, even if you're somewhat comparable to Josh Allen, you're still in the realm of Josh Allen, which
I
is where
guess-
you want to be.
Right, well, that's
If
where you
Justin
wanna be.
Fields was like 6'6", then yeah.
Yeah, but I mean,
That's
he's,
really the only
he's
difference.
still like
He's 6'3".
230 with a 4.4. You know, like, he's got it. That kid's got it, man.
Luke gets it now. Get it?
Yeah.
like
He
that.
does get it, and
Gets
it was really pissing me off before. But all right, that has been the show. Thank you guys for listening if you made it this far. And happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
Trick or
Ooh,
treat.
spooky.
Spooky.
Can you say Happy Halloween in Minion?
Happy Halloween.
Mahoy mignon.
Hell no.